Greetings and salutations, my dear audience. This is Joe St. Egg Benedictus and my kitty Minnie. Just want to welcome you as I give an update 2022 of my spiritual goals that I laid out to establish at the beginning of the year. Going to give a shout out to my pal Mike, to all the visionaries and mystics out there. Thank you for joining me. First thing I want to do is kind of update you on several of my spiritual goals for the year, mid-year review, if you will. This is my prayer chair, which which Minnie Mouse has always seems to take over when I'm not in it. She's spending a lot of time there, facing the back of the chair. It's like she's in trouble, but she's not. So let me just remind you of some of my spiritual goals first. I started the Book of Common Prayer in January and have been doing it faithfully, AM and PM, and have been getting a lot out of it. I particularly like the collects. Been finding some great strength in them, and I look forward every week to reading the new one, and also do enjoy the lectionary. For my psalm readings, I have been reading out of the Good News Bible for Modern Man. This is New Testament and the Psalms, so I have been doing the Psalms out of there. Now, the thing that I did change was my main Bible. I am doing the Altar, which is down there, Old Testament, in the book of Judges right now, so reading through a chapter a day, trying to get through the Old Testament, reading through the Old Testament. But for my New Testament reading and my evening prayers, I got this Bible. This is the Oxford Annotated Revised Standard Version. I've done a review on this Bible. I absolutely love it. It's a beautiful Bible, nice to hold, and just really nice to dig into when I'm sitting on my chair, presently occupied by Minnie Mouse. Now, this is one of the few changes this year that I did mid-year, because before I was reading this Bible, I started out with the the Revised English Bible. Revised English Bible. But it just wasn't working for me, so switched to the Revised Standard Version, still reading Altar, Book of Common Prayer, Good News Bible for the Psalms. Over here I have my journal that I keep, and then this is a Bible journal, meaning I talked about this in a previous video as well. I keep track of any notes as I'm reading through the Bible. Any scriptures or texts or inspiration that catch my attention, I keep in there. So that's different than my life journal. And then I do keep a book of poetry nearby by a local author here in town. Just if I'm getting melancholy, I can always wax poetic. Okay, so that's been my home base for this year. Several other goals I've had included the My Utmost for His Highest by Oswald Chambers. My Utmost for His Highest by Oswald Chambers. I also made it my goal to exercise, primarily with the bike. Exercising with the bike. A beautiful day. Hey, hon. I fell on my bike. And then I also made it my goal to read through some of these books for this year. These are the books that I have yet to go through. This one I just purchased online used, The Jesus Movement from Stegemon and Stegemon, and goes into a social science of the biblical world. I wish I had that when I was in seminary, when I was studying the social sciences for Bible interpretation, but I only heard about it the other day through a book that said it was pretty formative, so there it goes. And then I have other books here I'm making my way through, or will make my way through. I think this particular season I'm making my way through Christian Ethics by David Gushee. So about halfway through that. There is a bookmark in there, I promise. And then also this book on the Sabbath that I picked up at the used bookstore last a couple weeks ago. So also halfway through that. I read a lot of books halfway. Then some other goals that I have. Looking to order a book, Storycraft: The Art of Spiritual Narrative, from my ChristianBookDistributors.com thing here. If I can even it out, $15.99. I'm sure I can get a better price if I shop around for it, because I got skills and hope to start that book eventually. So I have to order that one, and then I have to also work on some videos. Picked up these Venus pencils from the local antique store. Cool box, pencils inside, so I'll do that eventually. And then an Amplified Bible. It looks like it's home, but I have yet to review it. I picked it up about a month ago and just haven't gotten around to it, so hopefully do that. And that's really some of my goals. So just real happy to be getting things done. Proud of myself for the Book of Common Prayer discipline. I'm enjoying it. So I want to thank my friends out there in YouTube Universe for, just showing me, a more liturgical way of doing my private devotions or personal devotions. And I'm just so happy to be a part of the community. Just want to thank you for joining me. And this cat better get out of my chair or else.